making this video today to say now is the time. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie for those of you who are new here, and for those of you who are rejoining me, thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Now, in today's video, I just wanted to come on here and just speak about something that was on my spirit this morning. Like, I woke up, I had plans for a different video, but this was just resting on me all day, and I felt like I just needed to get it out the way and talk about it. And I know it's going to motivate somebody today, and I would have fulfilled my purpose for today at least. So this video was prompted by someone that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Sasha Ladon, and I'll leave her handle in my description box. And she's always posting content that I gravitate towards. She posts motivational quotes that are more centered around like a spiritual realm, and it's talking about God. And you know, I'm getting into my faith and I gravitate more towards that type of content. So I'm just gonna go ahead and read the post for you guys. It says, I know you struggle with stepping out on faith and doing what God called you to do. I know you want to be wise and make sure it's the right time and the right season and the right moment with the right people and the right finances and the right skills on the right day and the right month and the right atmosphere. So, like a good Samaritan, we'll be patient with you and wait while you figure it all out. Maybe we can put some charts on the wall and look at all the data. Maybe we can survey the community and get some feedback. Maybe we can just chill and sing random worship songs to pass the time. Or maybe we could just ask Elijah, Paul, or even God himself, since we'll all be in heaven by the time you find the perfect moment. He who watches the wind, waiting for all the conditions to be perfect, will not sow. And he who looks at the clouds will not reap a harvest. Now, after seeing this post, it really spoke to my spirit, because there are so many things in my life that I have just been waiting on the right moment to do. And I know it is wise to be strategic about the things that you want to do in your life, and it's nice to have a plan, and I'm a very organized person. But there is no better time to start than now. All of these things that you've been putting off, and I put off so many things, just waiting on the right time. Because, oh, this other person is doing it, or, oh, I don't have the time for it. But it's in the back of your mind every day. It's sitting on your spirit every day. It's something that you're passionate about and you want to do, yet you put it on the back burner. And I'm making this video today to say, now is the time. Now is the time to get it done. Now is the time to start planning. Now is the time to create whatever it is that you wanted to create, to complete whatever it is that you wanted to complete, or to start whatever it is that you wanted to start. Now is the time. Now, I have two instances of where I stepped out pretty much on faith, and it brought me to a place that was an overwhelming feeling of just gratitude and just feeling like I had accomplished so much, and has taken me a step further to where I ultimately want to be. The first scenario is when I decided that I wanted to start school again. I had been working for 3 to 4 years, and I was in a place where I felt like I should have been happy, and I wasn't. And I couldn't figure out why I felt the way that I felt. I was trying to find the source, and it took me a while to figure out what it was. Ultimately, I realized that I wasn't fulfilling my purpose. I don't know what that purpose is yet, but I realized that I was in a place that was kind of stagnant. I was put on hold, I was put on pause. My personality was being suppressed. Who I was being suppressed. But I think that if you're in a space that you're not growing and you can't be yourself, then that is not the space for you. Now, as I said, I couldn't identify the source of what was making me unhappy. I had a job. I was lucky to have a job. It paid the bills. I had moved out into my own apartment. I was comfortably paying all my debt and, living a lifestyle that I know a lot of people would have seen and would have said, oh, it's great. I was eating out every weekend. I was partying on yachts. I had friends in high places. I was having a grand time, but there was something that was missing, and I knew it's because I was in a place that was not going to ultimately take me to where I wanted to go, and I wasn't making any moves towards doing it. That all changed with one conversation with my current boyfriend. I remember us talking about, and this was pretty early up in our relationship, maybe after about 3-4 months, we were just talking about where we saw ourselves in the next couple of years because we felt strongly about each other, and we knew that ultimately we wanted to be together. And at the time, I didn't have school as a part of my top 5 things that I wanted to be doing in the next 5 years, but it was there somewhere. It was somewhere at the bottom of the list. Going back to school, getting my PharmD, improving my practice. And he said, why not do it now? And I responded like he was crazy. I said, what? No, it's too soon. I don't have the money. I don't have anybody in the United States. It's too big of a jump. And he's like, why not do it? Look it up. See what it takes to go to school and do it. And it was just his words and his encouragement that prompted me to start doing some research and start asking around. And when I took the first step, it led me to the second step. So after taking that first step, I started to do my research. Just by the conversation that we had, it prompted me to at least go and find out what this is about. How can I do this? Is it even possible? But after doing that first step, just stepping off and completing that first step, I moved on to my second step. So I found all the information, I found the prices for application, and then I started to apply. And then in starting to apply, did my exam, I was one step closer. Like as time went by, I was so close. I could feel it. I could touch it. I knew it was something that was going to happen. And as I said in my first video, that when I went for my interview, I knew I had that spot in that class. I knew it was mine. And that was just by me taking the first step. That was just by me doing everything in the moment. If we had had that conversation and I had said, oh no, now is not the time, we should wait until we're a year into our relationship, we should wait until I save a little money or I would not be here today. I would not be here. I would not be a year later in school and killing it, if I might say so myself. I'm doing so well. I'm breaking the ceiling. Like all the goals that I set for myself, I accomplish them or I exceed them, and I surprise myself every day. And let me tell you, that is the best feeling in the whole world. Well, for me at least, there is nothing better to me than achieving a goal. And it doesn't have to be great. Like a lot of people complimented me when I posted my white coat ceremony. They're like, oh my God, congrats, you went to school. But nobody knew those smaller steps that I had to take to get to that grand goal. And I feel like we just focus on the mountain. We don't look at the fact that you just need to walk. You just need to walk the trail and it's gonna take you to the top. Yes, there are gonna be some rough parts. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, because it wasn't easy for your girl, but all you need to do is step out. That's the only way that you're gonna get there, right? So also with starting my YouTube channel, this has been something that I've always wanted to do. I've been watching YouTube for so long. I've been invested in this platform for so long. I started watching YouTube when it was all about comedy. People were just on here pulling pranks and doing silly stuff, and then the beauty community started, and I was watching the OGs, the Glam Twins, Dulce Candy, Nicole Guerrera. Those are the old. I was out watching them all the time, and I always said, hey, I want to do something like this. This seems fun. But you know, I sat around, I was waiting on the right time, and it never came. The right time never came. Even when I posted my first video, that was not the right time. I bought a few equipment. I was like, hey, let me at least have a little startup, a little setup, and it still wasn't the right time for me. I sat with my ring light for a month and did nothing with it. It was about to collect some dust. So I got up one day and I got in front of the camera and I was like, today is the day, we are doing this now. And I shot 2 videos in 3 hours. I shot two videos in 3 hours, and I started to edit. I learned to edit that night, and I completed the final edits, or majority of the edits on my video that same night, because I was that passionate about it. So it might not be a YouTube channel and it might not be school, but whatever it is that you want to start, do it now. I guarantee you, do it now. Just take the first step. Start planning it out. You know I love planning. You know that's my tea, that's my thing. So start planning it and just do it. Just do it. Don't be scared. Start it out. It's for you. Nobody else is going to benefit in the long run but you. Do it for you. I would love to hear, what are some of the things that you have been putting off for all of this time? What are some of the things that you have always wanted to do, but you're just waiting on the right time, or you can't ever seem to find the right time? Go ahead and share them in the comments. Subscribe to your girl so you can become a part of my family. Hit the like button, share this video with a friend, and hit the post notification bell so you can become notified when I post a new video. Also follow me on all socials at Melanie Lewin. If you're scared to leave it in the comments, you can go ahead and DM me there. I'd be happy to answer. And I can't wait to see you guys in the